Is this on?
Yeah.
I remember sending that first email to that first school. This tour was just meant to be me speaking at a few places over a few days, but it ended up being something very different from that. I know a lot of these videos, they like to start with day number 1, but that doesn't show you the pain behind preparing for everything. They don't show you the times when you feel burnt out. They don't show you the times when you feel hope. So I'll do it differently. I'm going to show you guys the struggles behind everything. I'm going to show you guys the obstacles, the challenges, the rejections, the problems behind preparing for the Power and Confidence Tour 2026. But everything starts off from day number 0. Over the past 2 years, before any of this happened, I would start any type of business model. Clothing brands, marketing, trading, AI agencies, consultancies, and every single one of them would fail. So one day I sat myself down, I stopped chasing material, I gave myself a break, and I asked myself, what is my purpose? And what started off with just one question has ended up with me speaking at schools, events, churches, and to over 2,000 plus people in just the past 9 months. But then one day, I sat myself down on my desk, thinking of ways I could go to the next level, and a very different idea sprung to my head. I'd seen other speakers try this. I'd seen how exhausting it was, how risky it was to plan everything, and how it could all go down with one mistake: my own public speaking tour. And then I thought to myself, why don't I use this tour as an opportunity to raise funds for an orphanage in the Ivory Coast? I visited the town where this orphanage was last year on a mission trip, and I saw the situations these kids lived in. And even though they weren't in the best of situations, they always had a smile on their face. And that was all the inspiration that I needed. Now I just had to get booked at 10 different schools over 10 days, and I only had 20 days left. So I've just come home from my Maths Paper 1 exam, and today's the first day that I'm going to be emailing and calling schools, and I've already made a mistake. Normally it takes me 10 days to book 2 schools in, but now I only have 20 days to book 10 schools in. So that's meant to be impossible basically, but I have to stop complaining and just get this work done. Each call felt like rejection after rejection. Each email was just rejection. You can see all the schools I've called and emailed, and I still haven't been booked at a single school. And it turns out I had made a mistake by planning this tour during the final term of the school year. So every school was already booked out and didn't really have time for me to come in. You see, a lot of people think the idea is wrong just because someone says no to it. And I've been told no at least 100 more times than I've been told yes. But it's the fact I've been told yes maybe that 1 or 3 different times that has changed my life forever. And it's the same mindset I'm going to use to make this tour possible. It's the same mindset that took companies like Airbnb, Apple, and Google, which were all rejected at first, and made them into global companies that have revolutionized the world completely. And now, it was my turn. Bro, I'm 10 days in, I've got 10 days left, and I've booked 0 schools for the tour. In fact, I don't even know why I'm bothering recording this video. I don't even know why I'm bothering even trying. But I'm literally just one message away from like giving up on this tour completely, man. I actually give up on all of this. Right now, I just need a miracle. I need a miracle from God right now, man. So imagine, I'm literally about to leave my house to make my way to school, and I've just opened Instagram and I've just seen this message. I don't know if you guys can see the message, but it's basically saying that I've been invited to speak at an event all the way in Leicester on June the 20th to start off the tour, and the date fits in absolutely perfectly. So hopefully, whilst I'm at school, maybe I'll get booked at another school or maybe even 2 schools, and I'll be able to make this tour possible. But I just need a miracle right now. That's all I need.
Guys, when I said I needed a miracle from God, God came and he delivered once again. So I've just come home from school. You can see I'm still in my jacket. I've literally just started settling in so I can start doing some work. And I get a message from one of my friends. And then they've invited me to preach at their church for Teens Day. And the date, once again, fits in absolutely perfectly. So maybe if I'm able to book in a few more schools, I'll be able to make this tour possible. See, at first this tour was just meant to be me going to schools, and now I have an event and I have a church to go to as well. Sometimes when rejection happens, maybe just redirection. So now it's time for me to get booked at school. So I have to call, email, and in fact I just need to change my strategy altogether.
But the output never changes unless the input changes. I've been calling at least 10 different schools for 10 days straight, and I've had 0 responses. So that's obviously because I'm doing something wrong. So my input had to change. So for 5 days, everything paused. I spent those 5 days networking with the best, working with the best, and learning from the very best speakers I could connect with. Now, I was ready to change my input. I scrapped the idea of connecting with new schools. Instead, I started using referrals from old schools I'd spoken with and from people that I already knew. I remember Alex Hormozy saying once,
if you can actually give yourself a pat on the back as long as you do one thing, which is that you stay in the game. You keep playing. You keep rolling the dice.
And I had to do exactly that if I wanted this tour to come true. I have something very
special that I wanted to announce. After 20 days of calling schools, after 20 days of sending out emails, after 20 days of rejection after rejection, I think it's time to finally announce that the Power and Confidence Tour 2026 between June the 20th and July the 2nd will finally be happening.
wonderful event. I think we need to give them another round of applause. That really motivates me. I'm not sure if anyone. When you get to secondary school, when you have your SATs next year, I want you guys to remember that. Everything.
It was really inspiring for them. They could understand.
The game. You keep playing. You keep rolling the dice.
One thing he never stopped doing was praising and thanking God in every opportunity he had.